Hello everybody, today I'll be testing my phone to see if it can hold up to a drop test and water test. This is an LG Optimus F3. It's bricked, so I'm recording this with my newer phone. This is bricked. It'll sit at the screen for an eternity. It's not going to go anywhere. So I decided to just do a drop test with it and do a water test and see how it holds up and see if this phone's durable. So first we're just going to do a out of the pocket drop test where on concrete. So you're just going to be pulling it out of your pocket and it's just going to fall right down. Happens. So we're going to do this in 3, 2, 1. Alright. So the phone looks alright. I don't see any scratches anywhere. It's just the back casing and the battery popped out. So we'll just put this back on and restart the phone. See that it still works. Huh? Is it not turning on? Okay. Nope, still works. So that's good. Next, I'm going to do a to the ear test. You could be just talking on it with your up to your ear. Couldn't see me, but up to your ear. I'm about 5'7", so that's going to be about maybe 5 foot 5 inches where it's dropping from. I'm going to do it on concrete. We're going to go ahead and do this in 3, 2, 1. That didn't sound good. Okay, there's just some major scratching down here. So it must have taken up and down here too. There's a lot of scratching on the corners. So it really took the hit in the corners. So we'll just put this back together and make sure everything works. Come on. There you go. It works. Alright, well there's no damage to the screen, just some corner damage. Let me get in the light here. Focus on it so you can really see it. There's just some corner damage. There. I'm sorry, it's focusing. It's trying to. It's just a little bit of corner damage. Hard to see. So, that's from about 5 feet. I don't think it really dropped that hard. I think it's safe to say if you dropped it from probably your ear, you'd be alright without a case. So that's alright. So now, we're going to move on to the water test. Now for the first part of the water test, I'm just going to put it down, face up in the sink, and I'm going to turn the sink on, and we're just going to let it kind of wash over it. Well, I'm going to let it wash on it like this, and we're going to see what happens to it. Let's make sure I got the back on real tight. Okay, it's on real tight. So we're just going to let the water wash on top of it, and we're going to see what happens to it. And we'll run that for about 10 seconds. If that doesn't turn off, then we'll fill the sink up a little bit and submerge it. So let's go. I know it's kind of hard to see. Okay, let's go ahead and shut that off. Let's just pull it out here. It's covered in water. It looks like there's some water in the charging port. So there is. Sorry, I accidentally stopped my camera. So there is some water in the charging port. Probably got in the speakers too. But that was alright for the most part. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is put this plug in the sink. It's right here. Plug it real tight. I'll fill the sink up a little bit. If this doesn't do it, I'm going to fill up a 5-gallon bucket of water. And Then we're going to see what that does to it. So we'll just drop it in here. Let's put it in there while this fills up, and we will wait until it's completely submerged. This water is actually very hot. There's some steam coming from it. The charging port submerged. Looks like it's just going to get the top now. Yep, there it goes. There it goes. It's fully submerged. So you can see, it's all submerged. Put my finger on it. The water's on the screen. I'm pretty impressed because Android phones sometimes don't hold up very well to water. But this one's putting up a good fight. Just move it around a little in there. Nope. Very good, very good. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is flip a 5-gallon bucket of water. And I'm just going to drop it in there. So, see you there. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Sorry for the background noise. My furnace kicked on. I filled up the 5-gallon bucket of water. It's filled. Just probably should turn that on, but that's filled to the top. I measured it. It's 14 inches. The phone's still on. I did, but when this was filling up, I did take the back off, and there's a lot of water inside of it, but somehow it didn't get to the contacts of the battery. So that's good. So this is 14 inches of water. I'm going to submerge it for 30 seconds, and then I'll pull it out and see how this goes. Let me actually pull my sleeve up right now to pull it out. Okay, and as you can see on the window, it's cold out. This is hot water. It's probably like 100-degree water. It's pretty hot. So, alright. This might be the death of this phone. But in 3, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3. There it goes. I just floated down. I was kind of talking so I could wait for it to get to a minute on the timer on my phone, just so I know when a good 30 seconds is. Oh, see some air bubbles. That's not good. Uh-oh. It's still on, though. You know what, I'm going to let it go for about a minute, actually, because I want to see what these air bubbles get to. Actually, here, I'm going to flip it. Should do that, yeah, it's good. Gosh. Flip. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to pull it out in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's get it out of there. Hey, it made it. That's really surprising. That's very surprising. You know what? Just for the hell of it. I'm just really surprised this hasn't turned off, you know? Huh. I haven't charged the battery in 3 months, so I'm not going to leave this on in there to see how long it could last. Because that might just be the battery going out and not the actual phone dying, you know? So, I'm just going to take it out again. This water is super hot. It burns. I'm just going to do some quick dunks. Swish it around in there. Wow. Oops, that got all over me. Huh? Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. The screen's gone. Let's keep going. See if we can get the lights down there to go. It would be hilarious if it just booted on right now and actually worked. Shit my pants, because then I probably just broke my fucking phone. Yeah, look at my hand. My hand's getting... Well, I can't see it now, but it was getting red. Let's do it in deeper water over down here. Let's get down there. Yeah, so that screen's gone. Alright. Okay. I'm going to turn it off if I can. Sometimes holding power button turns it off, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I turned it off, and it should turn itself back on. I'm going to see if the screen works. Okay, it's turning on. I think the screen's dead. These lights down here should come on soon. Oh, a little bit. Yep. Okay, so we fried the screen. That's gone. Alright. Alright, so this is an update. What I did is I let this phone dry out with the back off for about 3 days, yeah. And I just, yeah, you can see it on the screen. The screen's still messed up. But I let it sit and see if the water would just like evaporate out or something. Just let it sit on the ground, all the back off, the battery out. Just let it sit there for 3 days. And now the screen's able to turn back on. And if you look straight on at it, there's like nothing wrong with it. But if you do this, you can obviously, there's something wrong with it. Yeah. But the screen does work again. And I found that pretty amazing. But yeah, alright. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like,